YouTube. It's the Gentleman Scholar. I'm just going to do a quick check to see if my cat is in his favorite hiding space. No, the cat who lets me live with him. Hold on. Nope. He's not down there. That's okay. I know he's not in the closet, the downstairs closet. That was his favorite. I suspected that it was his favorite hiding spot, but he just I'm not sure because I never saw him in it. But I did close it up last night when I knew he was out of it, so I know he can't hide there anymore. But he's just really good during the daytime. He just likes to hide. So that's fine. We finally got him out of his shell 2 nights ago. He came up to eat, and we just kind of used toys like this to play with him. And he's slowly getting used to us. He's still very skittish. But Bill got to actually pet him and rub him on the stomach, so I'm going to have to do that. Treats helped, so I'm going to have to do that. So, what's going on? It's a Sunday afternoon. I'm waiting for my sister. It's as you can see, it's just one of those days that it's just perfect to, I don't know, stay in and just watch a bit of telly, as you say, in the UK. Got my sister hooked on Downton Abbey, so we're taking her through the entire run. Gonna treat her to her spaghetti dinner. As far as convalescence goes, I did a walk today, and I'm actually feeling better because I don't feel any strain, like any exertion strain, like, you know, the left jewel, well, shall we say, doesn't ache, nor does the stomach ache, so I think my strength is increasing. Also, the mesh is working as a kind of a gastric bypass, because yesterday Bill and I went out to go for lunch and a couple pints. We went up to the Tuckaway Inn, which is great. They actually serve actual cider the way it's supposed to be served. You know, I mean, it's very cloudy, and it tastes like it's right from the barrel. Probably is right from the barrel. And but of course we got there, and the place was mobbed because it's a popular spot. And then we're kind of at the bar, and there's like people waiting for bar seats. So like, forget this. We just left. So we went to the Holy Grail pub instead, like about 10-15 miles over in Epping, New Hampshire. And we got some seats there. So a bowl of shepherd's pie and 2 pints was enough to make me feel like a bloated Jabba the Hutt for the rest of the day. So I have to remember that this mesh kind of acts as a gastric bypass. And I don't know if it's constricting my stomach a little more, but I have to watch the amount that I eat, because otherwise I'll feel like a bloated pig for the rest of the day. But anyway, I walked some of it off this morning. Short walk, and like I said, there was no problems. What else is going on? Not a whole hell of a lot. My life really isn't that exciting or interesting. Just trying to think of anything I should be relating. I do have a lot of books to read. No, alright folks, I'm just going to leave it at that. And I hope you're all doing well. I just watched Redalric's, or I started watching Redalric's in like latest video where he let the cats out. And I could see, with my own particular cat challenges, I could see how that could have gotten him in trouble. But I didn't reach the conclusion of his tale, so I don't know what happened there. Copernicus Rex, I hope he posts a video soon. He has a nice little wee smoking corner where he just kind of pontificates. He does that. Hopefully, also, Duncan, I almost said Duncan McLaughlin. I don't know why. Duncan, I hope you post a video soon. It's always good to hear get a Scots, your dulcet Scots tones. And one day, like I said, whatever word you use, but I know the internet, with the internet, I don't have to really look at this. But any word you hit me with, I can always look in there. The Concise Scots Dictionary. I looked up scunner, and to see what that meant. That was pretty good to know. And the thing is, I like to use these particular these expressions in everyday life just so I know what they mean, and people just kind of go, "What the hell's he talking about?" Because let's face it, every language, every dialect needs some fresh infusion to be interesting. I don't know if I mentioned this in my last video. I'm absolutely in love with this show called Last Stop Garage. It takes place in Labrador, like way out. Well, I'm not going to say Labrador is the sticks of Newfoundland, but it's kind of out. It's kind of out in the country, and their dialect is very, very rural and very, very broad. And they're just like, you know, a bunch of country characters. Now, again, it's reality TV. It's reality television, so you really don't know how much of what you're watching is real or if they're actors or anything, but they seem real. And I imagine that accent's pretty hard to fake. The Newfie backwoods country accent. I think it's down from a lot of the Scots settled Newfoundland, obviously, in Nova Scotia, and well, pretty much all throughout Canada, really. And you can really hear it in their accent, because I think a lot of their ancestors came from the Highlands, and there's a sort of a sing-song sort of cadence to their language, and of course you mix that with other slang terms that are modern day. And you just get, like, for example, when you know, they're trying to get a car out of mud, they'll go, "Give her, give her, give her, give her." In other words, you know, give her the power, give her the gas. And I don't know, I've always just been fascinated about how, like, slang and dialect evolves. Which reminds me, I'm just to let you know that I'm really fascinated with this sort of thing. Up over here, let's see if I can. There we go. English through the ages. In my British section, you have British slang. Let's bring this over here. You have British slang, British English A to Z, English through the ages, and British American Language Dictionary, which, you know, comes in here. And I know where I realize that language is always changing, but still, there's like it's really good to know. Brit think, America think over there. It's really good to know what, you know, people are talking about, especially as I have many British friends, and I know a lot of them over the internet, so it's kind of fun to, well, it's good to know what they're saying. Like, I'm well chuffed with that, meaning I'm very pleased with that. And I remember once in The View, it's like one of those morning TV shows, you know, a bunch of ladies talking in a circle, and I forget who they had. I think they were talking about one of the princes or something like that, and he said, "I'm well chuffed," or something like that. Of course, like, what does that mean, chuffed? And I could have told them, but one of the gals around the table was like smart enough to know that, did her homework with British slang, and knew that it meant very, very pleased. So, just kind of, it's good to know what our transatlantic cousins are saying when we're communicating. Okay, we're going on 10 minutes. I'm gonna call it an afternoon. I hope you folks are doing well. You're enjoying your Sunday. Relax, chill, smoke them if you've got them. Light up those pipes. Binge watch television, or the weather's improving. Spring is finally here. Yippee skippy. Talk to you later, my friends. Cheers.